It's the night before my surgery. So just wanted to jump on here and just quickly talk before I take you with me on the day. I've been having consultations for nearly 2 years. So I kind of put it off for so long because I'm such an anxious person, and the thing that scared me the most was not the recovery or being in pain afterwards. It was literally the whole procedure, like being put under. I don't even really know how I feel right now. I am nervous. I do feel sick. I can't believe it's in the morning. It's currently 8 p.m. and I have to be in London for 6:30 a.m. I don't know exactly my time of surgery. I think it's going to be around 9:30, but I'm glad it's going to be early morning and not afternoon, because I don't really want to sit around and wait. And also the fact of I can't eat or drink after 12 p.m. tonight. I've got no nails, taken them off. I've got a few eyelashes left in, but not many. They said that I didn't have to have them removed. It just meant that I might lose some lashes because they're going to be taped down during surgery. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning. So today is surgery day and we have just arrived in London, and the time is it 6? Yeah, it's just coming up to 6 a.m. It's still really dark out, so I couldn't video along the way in the car. I didn't have to actually be here till 6:30, so I timed that wrong, so we are super early, but I'd rather be early than late. I managed to get a little bit of sleep last night, but I did start waking up with hot sweats and panicking. We're just literally waiting to go in. Because it's a Sunday, we can park free in London, so we've literally got a space right outside the hospital. I'm struggling because I can't even have any water. So yeah, I'll update more once we're in there. Blood pressure?
It's different for everybody, but...
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Okay, so I've just had my pre-op and I'm waiting for the surgeon to come in. I'm getting very nervous now. Shit is getting real. I'm going to be second on the list, so I'm just going to try and calm my nerves and wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional wreck. The surgeon just came in, did all his measurements, and I'm just waiting now for the go ahead.
Thank Dr. got on her boobies.
I'm freaking out big time. I'm probably not going to record again because I'm in a state and I can't even think straight. So I guess the next time will be after.
How are you feeling now?
Tired.
Yeah, well that's standard for you, isn't it?
Stinging.
What's stinging? Well, that's because you've just had boob put in.
I am just saying.
What you got for us then, Ams?
I got...
Banana?
Yeah, I had a banana. I had a turmeric and sweet potato falafel with salad and banana. And I was allowed to have a coffee.
Coffee?
And I got...
What, you American now? Coffee?
Do they say that?
Yeah, coffee.
And I had orange juice, which is gone already.
Yeah.
And water. All I wanted was to drink. I was so thirsty and really dehydrated.
Well, that's why you got that in your hands. got fluids in there.
I know, but I'm just saying, my mouth was so dry, all I wanted to do was drink. My breast is stinging a little bit on the inside where I've had the fat transfer. My lashes have actually stayed on, even though they taped my eyes down. I didn't order salad. I ordered this like vegan box, which was supposed to have quinoa, smashed avocado, beetroot, all these beans and stuff, and literally they substituted it for salad leaves. So they've done me out, and my arm's going dead. So when she comes back, I'm going to ask what's happened to her. They think I wouldn't notice, but when it comes to food, no matter how out of it I am, I have noticed. I'm just so glad that I'm awake. Honestly, it was such a weird experience. I thought that I would have a long time before I went into surgery, and I thought they would give something to calm my nerves and make me drowsy, but they didn't. Then they said, right, it's time to go. So the operating room was next door, and I had to walk in there and get on the table before they put this in my hand and start everything. And at that point I was freaking out and started crying. Then she put the oxygen mask on me before the anaesthetic was going in, and the anaesthetic went in. I didn't feel like it working. I just felt it tingling going up my arm. And then he said, think of something nice, because I was very upset and I started crying. And then I do remember just feeling tired, and then they were waking me up in this room. So they've just given me some more pain relief. Hello, do you want to get in? The nurse went and got the anaesthetist out of the surgery room next door, and he came in and he put some in my hand, and then I just felt high. So I was sitting up and I was like, I can't get up and walk around now, you need to lie me down. I felt woozy. I was like, whoa. That worked really, really quickly. So I'm allowed to go home now. I've eaten, I've been in the toilet and walked around, so I'd rather leave whilst I'm still dosed up and not feeling the pain. This is my new boobies, which you can't really see. I have a compression garment on the bottom where they've taken the fat from my thighs. I don't have a bandage across, which is good because I didn't want that. I do feel a bit woozy. But yeah, I've been given the all clear to go home, so I'm just waiting to have this out of my hand.
We're going to go at the front, didn't you?
Yeah, and then we're gonna drive home, which is good because it's still quite. What's the time?
1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. I've been here since 6:30. But I don't know what the traffic's gonna be like. I want to get home before the pain relief wears off, but I shall update later once I'm home. Just thought I'd give a little update in the car while I was driving, as we got a bit of a trek home. It's going to take us 2 hours to get home. Already the roads are quite busy as it is a Sunday. No, he's not. He said he saw David Attenborough. It's blooming hot though, it's so sunny. careful, don't knock her off the bike. I'm home. I'm currently resting on my V pillow, and then I have my legs elevated. When I got home, I took my first lot of medication, and actually I got a funny story. So I was still a bit drowsy, and I asked my mum to sort it out for me, because I thought, you know, I'd be in safe hands and she'd do it. In actual fact, she couldn't read the instructions, couldn't read my dosage, so she was giving me actually double of everything. Not everyone's mum would be that stupid, but yeah. I've just woken up. I have to say, I actually got a really good night's sleep. And I'm really, really sorry about my throat, but it is really dry and croaky. That's from where I've had the tube down there, so please bear with me. But yeah, I slept on my V-pillow last night, and I have to say it was a lot comfier than I thought. And I've watched a lot of other people's videos, and they said don't expect to get much sleep, it's going to be very uncomfortable, but I slept really, really well. I could say it's starting to feel a little bit more tighter now, and my right breast is stinging more than my left, but again, it's not unbearable. People take it for granted, like cosmetic surgery, they're just like, oh, people have it all the time, but it's actually really, really and traumatic. Like, I would say it's probably the biggest thing that I've had to go through. I mean, I'm grateful it's all over now, but I'm the biggest wimp ever, and I put it off for so many years because my anxiety is just too much, and I was just like, I can't. It's taken me a long time to build up the courage to go through with it. I can honestly say I'm glad it's over now. I think once I got to the hospital, that's when my nerves really kicked in, and before I went into theatre, and then when I got into theatre, that was actually the worst part for me, just because of the thoughts and just worrying too much. But I mean, if I can get through it, anyone can get through it. Now they've gone really, really hard, and can you see, it's like proper swollen. They wasn't like that the first day, like there was no swelling at all. I've literally woke up this morning and they are like rock hard and really, really tender. But today I'm going to try and go out. I've got parcels to return, so I also want to go to the cinema tonight. They feel proper tight and hard, and even like, oh shit, swollen out to the side. They look huge. But apart from that, it's all good. Ooh, can you see? This is better lighting, I reckon. See how swollen. Shit, is that bruising? Is that lighting? Can't tell. You can see. I don't want to take your eye down. You can see how swollen that is up there. I feel like it's getting softer again. And my pants, I've still got to wear these. Excuse the state of me. I haven't been able to wash my hair. My hair was so greasy, it looked disgusting. So I leant over the sink, which was quite low, and just wet it, and then I've towel dried it. So it's actually not washed, but it looks like it's washed. It doesn't look so greasy anymore. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to get my mum to wash it for me later. And then also look at my fucking, oh, excuse my language, fat roll. Oh my god, I've never seen it in this light. When I usually look in the other room, it's bad lighting. Like that. But it is literally like swollen right up here. But yeah, I am super happy. But then again, this is swelling, so I'm not sure if it's going to go down a lot more. Good morning. So today is day 3 days post-op, and this morning I've actually woke up feeling really good. Not in any pain, had a really good night's sleep. So going forward, yeah, I'm not gonna take my meds today and just see what happens. But I have a checkup with my nurse on Monday to have the stitches out, so and my big fat belly. I just want my abs back now. This is literally like so bloated. I'm also still wearing my socks because I don't want to get a blood clot. I was going to stop my pain relief today, which I didn't take it this morning, and I held out as long as I could, but honestly by 12 o'clock my boobs were stinging around my nipple area. It was like a proper like burning sensation, like someone was sticking something in to the middle with like hot needles and twisting it. It just made me feel like I wanted to like grab them and hold on to them. So I decided to take some cocodamol. I've taken them now. I feel a little bit drowsy, proper sleepy, but honestly it got rid of that pain. I literally just crashed out after I stopped speaking to you guys. So I literally have slept right through from, what was it, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock last night till 11:30 today. Honestly, those cocodamol knock me for 6. Like, I literally have no energy and I'm so dazed, I'm fit for nothing. Like, so yeah, we'll see how the pain holds up. I've taken some ibuprofen this morning and I'm still taking my antibiotics. Good morning, everybody. So today is the day that I'm going to see the nurse back in London for a checkup. I'm not sure if I'm having stitches out, but I know I'm definitely having a dressing changed. So I guess this will be the first time that I actually see my new boobies. I'm a little bit nervous, to say the least, only because it's like real now and I'm worried like what they're actually going to look like. So if they don't look good, I'm not going to be happy. We're getting the train to London, just driving to Hawley train station, and then we will be getting the train to London. Got coffee supplies. Appointment's not till 1:15, and then afterwards I think we're just gonna go to a few shops around London. Feeling pretty good. Feel like the bloating is going down now. It's just made me jump. How excited are you? There was no mirror in there, so I didn't actually get to see my boobs at the time with the nurse. I'm now allowed to have a shower. When I took my bra off, that was the first time I actually saw my boobs. I'm not gonna lie, I freaked out. I freaked out massively. In my head I had an image of what they was gonna look like, and they didn't actually look like that. I got a little bit down at first. I got really upset and I didn't want to look at them, and it's actually taken me a few days to kind of calm down a little bit. The breasts are not going to look right now. They need time to settle, they need time to heal, and honestly they do change daily. So from when I first saw them on Monday to now, they have changed so much. Discharge. I'm actually going to see the surgeon tomorrow. So we are now nearly 2 weeks after I went to see my surgeon for the checkup. So yeah, a lot has happened in that 2 weeks. Back to normal. I've gone back to work. I'm not in any pain. I would say my breasts are still tender. They're not 100% at the moment. The shape has changed a lot in the last, 2 weeks since I went to see my surgeon, but 3.5 weeks now since surgery. I'm probably 90% happy with them at the moment. Obviously, they've still got a long way to go. Yeah, they're going to keep changing within the next 6 weeks. I've gone back to doing lower body exercises, which I'm so pleased about. Still can't do upper body at the moment, which is fine. I can honestly say I wish I'd done it sooner. I really don't know why I waited so long. Actually, no, I do. I was scared. So for anybody thinking about doing it, honestly, don't be scared. I have the worst anxiety and I've got through it. That is it. Hopefully I haven't bored you, but thank you all so much. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you soon.